You might not realize it yet, but there are simple cooked vegetables sitting quietly in your kitchen that could be the missing link to keeping your eyes strong and even helping them repair while you sleep. Yes, I know that might sound too easy to be true, but after more than 30 years of working with older adults, I can tell you this: the biggest heartbreak is watching someone slowly lose the ability to see clearly. For many, it starts small. Street signs blur after sunset. The glare from headlights feels almost blinding. Reading a book before bed becomes a strain. According to the National Eye Institute, conditions like age-related macular degeneration and chronic dry eye affect millions over 60, and these changes can quietly rob you of your independence if left unchecked. But here's the hopeful part. Your eyes are not powerless. Even as you age, your body still has the ability to rebuild and protect vision when given the right support. And tonight we're going to explore 4 everyday vegetables prepared in a way that science shows can deliver those nutrients right when your eyes need them most during rest. So please stay with me until the end, because the last vegetable on this list might surprise you the most. 1. Carrots, the night vision booster. If there is one vegetable that has been linked to eye health for generations, it is the humble carrot. You have probably heard since childhood that carrots are good for your eyes. And while it may sound like just an old saying, modern science has proven it to be absolutely true, especially for aging eyes that struggle with night vision. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, the natural pigment responsible for their bright orange color. Once inside your body, beta-carotene is converted into vitamin A in your liver. This vitamin is essential for producing rhodopsin, a light-sensitive protein in the retina that allows you to see in low-light conditions. Without enough vitamin A, your eyes cannot properly adapt to darkness. You may notice glare from headlights, blurred outlines when walking at night, or hesitation when driving at dusk. Here is where preparation matters. Beta-carotene is a fat-soluble nutrient, which means your body absorbs it best when paired with a healthy fat. It is also locked inside the tough plant fibers of raw carrots. Cooking carrots gently by roasting, steaming, or sautéing helps break down those fibers and release more beta-carotene for your body to use. Pairing them with olive oil, avocado oil, or even a small amount of butter can significantly increase absorption. A study from the Journal of Nutrition confirmed that cooked carrots paired with dietary fat deliver much higher beta-carotene levels in the bloodstream compared to raw carrots alone. Timing also plays a role. Your body does the bulk of its cellular repair at night when you are resting and your eyes are not constantly exposed to light. Eating cooked carrots with healthy fat at dinner ensures that the vitamin A is ready to support rhodopsin production and retinal cell repair during your sleep cycle. This means you are not just eating a vegetable, you are actively fueling your eyes' nightly recovery process. I remember a patient named Harold, a 72-year-old retired mail carrier and proud grandfather. He came to me frustrated saying, "Doc, I can't read house numbers at night anymore. I feel lost in my own neighborhood." We made a simple change: roasted carrots with a drizzle of olive oil, seasoned lightly with sea salt 3 nights a week. 6 weeks later, Harold returned with a smile I'll never forget. I drove to my daughter's house last night, and for the first time in years, I could read every street sign without squinting. It felt like someone cleaned the windshield in my head. This is the power of nourishment. No pills, no expensive supplements, just real food prepared the right way. For older adults, where every improvement in vision matters, cooked carrots can be a gentle yet powerful ally. Whether you enjoy them roasted until sweet and tender, steamed and tossed with herbs, or blended into a warm evening soup, the key is to make them a regular part of your week. Consistency is what allows your body to replenish vitamin A stores and keep your rhodopsin production strong. And remember, it is not just about seeing better at night. Vitamin A also supports the health of the cornea and helps maintain a healthy tear film, reducing dry, irritated eyes. If you have ever woken up with gritty eyes in the morning, this may be a sign you are not getting enough vitamin A. Carrots, when prepared properly, offer a simple, accessible way to help with that. So the next time you plan dinner, think about giving your eyes the building blocks they need to function well in low light and stay comfortable. Start with something as familiar and affordable as a carrot cooked and paired with a touch of healthy fat. Your eyes will thank you for it, especially when the sun goes down. 2. Zucchini, the gentle hydrator for tired eyes. For older adults, one of the most overlooked causes of eye discomfort is dehydration. As we age, our bodies lose moisture more easily, tear production declines, and the delicate tissues in the eyes, the retina, macula, and optic nerve become more vulnerable to dryness, pressure, and oxidative stress. Zucchini is made up of over 90% water, making it one of the most hydrating cooked vegetables you can eat. But it offers more than just hydration. It contains a gentle mix of nutrients that help keep the eye's structure strong and resilient. First is vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect eye tissue from oxidative damage caused by light exposure and aging. Vitamin C also plays a key role in collagen production, which maintains the shape and flexibility of the cornea, sclera, and tiny blood vessels in the eye. Second, zucchini contains manganese, a trace mineral involved in activating enzymes inside the retina. These enzymes are crucial for processing light and neutralizing free radicals, unstable molecules that can slowly damage eye tissue. While zucchini doesn't have the high lutein content of kale or broccoli, it still contributes a supportive amount that works alongside its hydration benefits to maintain comfort and function. One reason zucchini is so valuable for seniors is that it is easy to digest even for those with reduced appetite or sensitive digestion. Its mild flavor and soft texture, when cooked, make it ideal for an evening meal, especially before bedtime when the body begins its nightly repair cycle. This is important because your eyes, like the rest of your body, do much of their healing and restoration while you sleep. I recall Tom, an 81-year-old patient who struggled with chronic dry eyes and nighttime irritation. Artificial tears gave him short-term relief, but the problem always returned. We added cooked zucchini to his dinner 4 nights a week, lightly sautéed in olive oil with a pinch of garlic and sea salt. Within a few weeks, Tom noticed his eyes felt less gritty at night, and he no longer rubbed them before bed. Feels like I can close my eyes without them stinging, he told me. For him, this simple change improved not only his eye comfort, but also his ability to sleep more peacefully. Zucchini's benefits go beyond eye hydration. The same vitamin C that supports your cornea also strengthens your immune system, and the antioxidants help reduce low-grade inflammation throughout the body. But for your vision, the combination of hydration, gentle antioxidants, and easy digestion makes zucchini a quiet but powerful ally. When preparing zucchini, aim for gentle cooking methods to preserve its water content and nutrients. Lightly sauté, steam, or add it to soups toward the end of cooking. Avoid oversalting, as too much sodium can counteract the hydration benefits. Pairing zucchini with a small amount of healthy fat like olive oil or avocado oil can also help your body absorb its fat-soluble nutrients. Zucchini may not have the bold reputation of kale or the vibrant color of carrots, but it plays a unique role soothing and supporting your eyes from the inside out. For older adults, it's not always about intense treatments or high-dose supplements. Sometimes it's about gentle, consistent nourishment that creates the right conditions for your eyes to stay healthy and comfortable. 3. Kale, the vision's bodyguard. It may not have the sweetness of carrots or the mildness of zucchini, but when it comes to delivering lutein and zeaxanthin, kale is one of the richest sources you can find. These pigments are the same ones found in your macula, the part of the eye that lets you read, fine print, recognize faces, and see sharp details. They act like internal sunglasses, filtering harmful blue light and protecting delicate retinal cells from oxidative stress. The catch is that your body cannot make lutein or zeaxanthin on its own. You have to get them from food, and kale delivers them in abundance. But how you prepare kale makes all the difference. While raw kale is nutrient-rich, it also contains compounds that can interfere with mineral absorption and irritate sensitive stomachs if eaten too often. Lightly steaming or sautéing kale not only softens its texture, but also unlocks the carotenoids inside its dark leaves, making them easier for your body to absorb. Adding a drizzle of olive oil or a sprinkle of shredded cheese enhances absorption even further, since these pigments are fat-soluble. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has highlighted that diets high in lutein and zeaxanthin are linked to a significantly lower risk of advanced age-related macular degeneration, AMD. For seniors already dealing with early signs of AMD, increasing intake of these nutrients can help slow progression and preserve remaining vision. I think of Marie, a 79-year-old retired librarian who came to me after losing partial central vision in one eye due to AMD. Her greatest fear was waking up one day unable to see her family clearly. We introduced kale into her diet in the simplest way possible, lightly steamed, drizzled with olive oil, and finished with a squeeze of lemon juice to soften the flavor. She ate just a quarter cup 3 or 4 times a week. Over time, her condition didn't reverse, but it slowed down, and she told me she felt a renewed sense of control over her health. It's not about going back, she said. It's about protecting what's left. Kale also offers a wealth of vitamin C and vitamin K. Vitamin C supports collagen production, which is essential for maintaining the strength and flexibility of the cornea and sclera. Vitamin K helps maintain healthy blood flow and reinforces the small capillaries that supply the retina. Together, these nutrients keep the eye's structural framework strong and resilient. The key with kale is to keep it simple. Steam it for 3 to 4 minutes until just tender. Sauté it gently with garlic and olive oil, or add it to soups and stews at the end of cooking to preserve its nutrients. Even a small serving a few times a week can add up to a meaningful difference for your eyes. When you choose kale, you are choosing concentrated eye nutrition in its most natural form. It is the vegetable equivalent of giving your eyes a pair of protective glasses from the inside out. For those over 60, especially anyone concerned about macular degeneration, kale is not just food, it's a safeguard for your sight. 4. Broccoli, the inflammation fighter. Many people think inflammation only shows up as swollen joints or visible swelling, but in your eyes, inflammation can be slow, hidden, and incredibly destructive. It can damage the tiny blood vessels that feed your retina, weaken light-sensitive cells, and over time steal away sharp vision without you even realizing it. Broccoli is one of the few vegetables that offers a rare combination of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds in one package. It is rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 carotenoids your body sends directly to the macula, the small but vital central part of the retina that controls your ability to read fine print, recognize faces, and see detail clearly. Think of the macula as the camera lens of your eye. Over time, exposure to blue light from screens, UV rays from the sun, and oxidative stress from daily living can cloud and damage this lens. This is exactly how conditions like age-related macular degeneration, AMD, start. The good news is that lutein and zeaxanthin can help slow down this damage and even support repair of weakened retinal tissue, but only if your body can absorb them. Raw broccoli, while nutritious, contains tough fibers that trap these compounds. Light steaming until tender helps break down those fibers, making the nutrients bioavailable and ready for your body to use. Adding a little healthy fat, olive oil, avocado oil, or a sprinkle of shredded cheese can boost absorption even more since these carotenoids are fat soluble. Harvard researchers have noted in their nutritional studies that higher dietary intake of lutein and zeaxanthin is associated with a lower risk of advanced AMD. For older adults, these nutrients can mean the difference between maintaining independence in daily life or struggling with tasks like reading and driving. Let me share a story. Gloria, one of my patients in her late 62nd, told me she had all but stopped reading for pleasure because the words just flowed off the page. She wasn't blind, but her eyes tired quickly and focusing on text felt exhausting. I suggested she add half a cup of lightly steamed broccoli to her dinner 3 or 4 nights a week, dressed simply with a touch of olive oil and lemon. After just a month, she came back saying, "I'm not reading novels yet, but I can read the mail without squinting and I don't feel drained after." That small shift brought back a daily comfort she had missed for years. Beyond the eyes, the antioxidants in broccoli help reduce overall oxidative stress in the body, which supports heart health and brain function as well, both critical for seniors who want to stay active and independent. But for your eyes specifically, broccoli acts like a shield defending the macula against damage you cannot see happening day to day. Broccoli is also a good source of vitamin C, which supports the collagen framework of your eyes, and vitamin K, which helps keep the tiny capillaries in the retina strong and intact. These nutrients together create a foundation for healthy vision and slower age-related decline. When preparing broccoli, the goal is tenderness without overcooking. Overcooking can destroy some of the delicate nutrients. Steam for just 4 to 5 minutes until bright green and slightly soft. Pair with a fat source for absorption and enjoy it as a side dish mixed into soups or tossed into a warm grain bowl for dinner. Broccoli might not have the bright color of carrots, but it delivers its power in a quiet, steady way. For those looking to protect their vision from the inside out, this is one vegetable worth making a habit. Think of it as an investment. Every forkful strengthens the shield around your macula and supports your long-term vision health. If we combine all 4, we will have a gentle formula for your eyes at night. Carrots help you see more clearly at night. Broccoli defends against silent inflammation. Kale protects your macula from harmful light and oxidative damage. Zucchini hydrates and soothes tired eyes. But here is the beautiful part. They don't have to work alone. When combined into a single simple meal, these vegetables can become a gentle yet powerful evening vision support formula, delivering the exact nutrients your eyes need at the exact time your body is ready to repair. Evening is a special window for eye health because during the first few hours of sleep, blood flow to the eyes increases, inflammation is regulated, and retinal cells enter active repair mode. Eating these vegetables at dinner or in a light supper about an hour before bed ensures that their nutrients are circulating in your bloodstream when your eyes need them most. Here's a simple method I have recommended to many of my patients. Start with a small pot and add a tablespoon of olive oil. Saute half a chopped zucchini until slightly softened. Add half a chopped carrot and cook for about 4 to 5 minutes, letting it release its natural sweetness. Next, add a handful of broccoli florets and about a quarter cup of chopped kale. Add 2 to 3 tablespoons of water or low-sodium vegetable broth cover and steam everything together for another 5 minutes until the greens are tender but still vibrant in color. Season lightly with sea salt. If you enjoy a bit of brightness, add a squeeze of lemon juice. For an extra anti-inflammatory boost, a small pinch of turmeric can be included. What you end up with is a bowl that is warm, soft, easy to chew, and loaded with eye-friendly nutrients. Beta, carotene, lutein, zeaxanthin, vitamin C, vitamin K, antioxidants, hydration, and trace minerals, all delivered at the right time for maximum benefit. This dish is versatile too. Some prefer to eat it as is, others blend it into a creamy soup for easier digestion. You can also pair it with a small slice of whole grain toast or a few spoonfuls of cooked quinoa for a more filling meal. The magic is not in eating this once, but in consistency. I usually recommend making this meal 3 to 4 times a week. Over the weeks and months, patients have told me they notice subtle but meaningful changes, less eye strain at night, fewer mornings waking up with dry or irritated eyes, and in some cases, sharper contrast when reading or driving after dark. One of my favorite success stories came from Nancy, a 8-year-old who had gradually stopped attending her evening book club because the glare from overhead lights made reading uncomfortable. She began making this vegetable mix 3 times a week. 2 months later, she was back at her book club laughing with friends and reading aloud without hesitation. "I didn't realize how much I missed this until I could do it again," she said. When you put these vegetables together, you're not just cooking a meal. You're creating a ritual of care, a small intentional act that tells your body, I am giving you what you need to heal. It's not about fancy superfoods or expensive supplements. It's about making the most of what is already within your reach, using timing and preparation to your advantage. If there is one thing I have learned after more than 3 decades in healthcare, it is that aging does not mean giving up on your eyes. Yes, time changes how they work. You may notice colors losing contrast, more squinting in dim light, or avoiding night driving altogether. But your body is still capable of repair and your eyes still respond to care, especially when that care is consistent and intentional. These 4 cooked vegetables, carrots, broccoli, kale, and zucchini, are not exotic, expensive, or hard to find. Yet when prepared correctly and eaten regularly, they deliver exactly what your eyes need: antioxidants to protect delicate tissues, vitamins and minerals to strengthen structures, hydration to maintain comfort, and nutrients to help repair damage while you sleep. You do not have to change everything at once. Start small. Maybe add roasted carrots to your dinner twice a week. Steam some broccoli and drizzle it with olive oil. Try a side of kale or gently sautéed zucchini before bed. Even one of these changes repeated week after week can start to shift how your eyes feel and function. Think of it as an investment, not just in sharper vision, but in maintaining your independence, your confidence, and the joy of seeing the people and places you love. If you found today's message helpful, please give it a like and subscribe so you never miss another simple, science-backed way to care for your health. And I would love to hear from you. Which of these vegetables will you try first? Your story might inspire someone else to start their own journey toward clearer, more comfortable vision.